Hi, my name's Daisy and today I'm reviewing Blood Promise by Richelle Mead. And no, you're not a spirit user going crazy, I have got different glasses and slightly different hair. Blood Promise is the fourth book in the Vampire Academy series and the second book that has an off-campus storyline. Following the tragic events after Shadowkiss, Rose Hathaway drops out of St. Vladimir's Academy and puts her life on the line for her love life. She travels through Siberia and Russia, hunting down the man she loves. And Russia is filled to the brim with Strigoi. Meanwhile, back in America, Lissa is having her life controlled by the Queen of Moroi, Tatiana. There are new faces in Blood Promise who not all of them are trustworthy. And both Rose and Lissa struggle with their new torn-apart friendship. Was leaving Lissa vulnerable at St. Vladimir's Academy the right thing to do? Rose's life is about to get a hell of a lot more tougher. I'm going to tell you my thoughts on the book now, but this part isn't spoilery. I will be brutally honest, I rated this 3 stars on Goodreads. It is by far my least favourite book of the entire series, and I have now read them all. It may be a personal thing, but the alterations in this book that were so set in stone beforehand just bothered me and made it weird to read. The storyline between Rose and Dimitri is very strained in this book, and unfortunately for me, I felt that it was just, ugh. It really bothered me, just their storyline, to the point that that is why it has 3 stars. I still enjoyed the novel for other reasons though. Seeing both the girls' vulnerability was very interesting to see because they're both separated in this novel, and it's interesting because you get that coming of age feel where they have to make their own decisions and they have nobody kind of there to support them all the time, so it's pretty much just them and they have to kind of come out and be more confident, or they have to deal with the situation slightly different because they can't just run to each other. I found it interesting to be opened up to secrets that you would have learned once you graduated St. Vladimir's Academy, and prior to that you were just completely in the dark, so there's all of a sudden this, wait what, I don't know what's going on. There is development of family bonds, and also we get to discover a little bit more about Shadowkissed-ness. Blood Promise, without fail, is action-packed. There was also things that made you have new emotions that you wouldn't have had previously in the series because there's new content in this, and it just brings out certain things that you weren't expecting to maybe feel from the series. It's certainly tense and also tests your loyalty and the judgment of characters. Now it's spoiler time, so if you haven't read the book, I will say bye-bye to you now. I so guessed that Abe was Rose's father, and because mainly his name is an abbreviation of what his full name is, so how did people not guess this earlier? I already knew about Bloodlines and it had Sydney Sage in it, so I was finally so excited that we got to meet Sydney Sage, because I was just going, why is everyone going on about her? She's not in the series, so she must be just like literally just a spin-off person. But no! Hello Sydney, you were awesome, but also slightly judgmental. As you guys have probably guessed, the part that really annoyed me between Rose and Dimitri when they were in the house, because I just felt it was so unrealistic. All this time you've been taught that Rose is like this kick-butt Strigoi hunter and that she can like just kill, and obviously it'd be very hard to kill someone that you love. Now that I've read the whole entire series, I can understand why it was necessary in this book. Even if she was drugged up, she could have done something. There were several things going on in my head that you could do in that place to escape. I don't know, do you guys ever feel like that with this book? Because everyone raves about it and everyone giving it 5 stars on Goodreads, and I've given it 3, and I'm like, I really did not like it. Well, I did like it, but there's just that bit, it frustrates me so much. Avery was a grade A turd in this book for her manipulation and everything else. However, it was really clever, the concealment that she was in fact a spirit user and had shadowkissed a load of people and wanted to shadowkiss Lissa too. I did not see that coming, so that's kind of what redeemed me for this book, was the fact that there was other stuff going on. And Viktor Dashkov, why does he have to have all the answers for this? I really don't like his character, and I just want him to rot in the cell for what he did to Lissa, kind of. So I was not happy that we have to go to the back to the Viktor Dashkov roundabout again. I was also really happy that they let Rose back into the academy, and it kind of was realistic that within the storyline of the whole series she's meant to graduate. It's a thread spun through the entire thing. If she didn't graduate, I would feel really disappointed in the series, so I'm glad that Alberta let her back into St. Vladimir's. After talking about it, you guys obviously know this isn't my favourite book of the series, so I want to know, what did you rate this on Goodreads if you have read it, because I want to see whether it's just me that doesn't like it. Basically, I may have an unpopular opinion. Thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and happy reading. Bye bye!